Hi, this is Barbara, and this is my first video for the first module, and to give you an overview about myself and the way of working we will use in this course. I just go now to the PowerPoint presentation I prepared for you, and let's start this. Okay, again, the mistake here. So, so we are in the intro and the way of working we will use for this course. So, shortly about myself again, this is me. I'm an agile coach and facilitator for large companies. This is one part of my business, and another part of my business is a mentor, coach, and trainer for female entrepreneurship. And of course, female startups and women who are working self-employed. My work experience is small, medium businesses and also large international companies. I have more than 20 years of international project and change management experience. And since more than 10 years, I'm very interested in the agile way of working due to my former work experience when I was a change agent for a European rollout, where I saw that we did a pilot country and we used, and this was Switzerland. So, and whatever we used for Switzerland, we rolled it out all over Europe and it didn't work at all. So that's why I started to look deeper into agile and learned all the tools which you see down where I have the certification in order to foster agile way of working and foster collaboration in companies. And since 2014, I'm a lecturer at the University for Design Thinking and Entrepreneurial Topics. As you hear, I'm not a native speaker. I'm Austrian. I live in Germany now for 25 years. And this is the first time I'm doing an online training in English. So we have, for this Power Bootcamp, we have 6 modules. We will combine a little bit the modules, like your personality and your way of working is connected for me. Also, your vision, business model canvas, and ideal customers is a cluster. And we will have a look from different perspectives on these clusters. And you will leave this course, of course, with a full plan of what are your next steps and how to focus on it. My approach is agile. I'm focused on customers, minimal viable products, and priorities. I sometimes struggle myself as I have so many interests, and this is why I created also this course, is in order to stay concentrated, stay focused, and use agile tools in order to set your priorities. My approach is appreciative and positive. I'm a very optimistic person, and for me, it is very important to create an appreciative environment for this whole course. I like diversity. I am an intercultural trainer. I lived more than 4 years in Italy, Switzerland, France, Czech Republic, and worked there. I always worked in international companies, in international teams. I'm strength-driven. I focus on strengths using the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, which we will use also for your way of deciding and prioritizing information. I like to connect people. I love networking. I love to bring people and topics together. I'm a big picture person, meaning I always need to see how it is connected, how it comes together. I'm not so inspired by details, and some of you might miss details, but we have the Facebook group where you can ask everything. And I'm a creative and innovative person. I like to create things and be an early adopter also for technical things. That's why I'm also very interested in online courses, online business, and spreading out the word in the world. Why did I decide to use agile tools and I will explain a little bit later what is agile, why I decided to bring these tools in this course. The classical approach takes a long time to make the analysis, to design, to build, to test. This can be, for a solo entrepreneur, can be 1 year, or smaller companies, 1 year, half a year, even more time. In bigger companies, it's like 2 years, 3 years, and it's crazy how much companies invest in doing the analysis, like 4 months. 5 people are working on doing the analysis, then 5 people are working 3 months again on the design, and then the project is starting. And sometimes, and I really experienced that a lot in bigger companies, the project is not there anymore. In Agile, you make a small analysis of a smaller part, you design it, you build it, and you test it. And for example, here it is 4 weeks. So our course is 4 weeks. We do analysis, which I did in the questionnaires with your feedback. I designed it. I'm in design phase. I build it step by step. That's why your feedback is so important for this course. And then I test it in the sense of, this is a beta course. I test with you tools that I think that could be helpful for your situation, and you give me the feedback. That's why I use agile technology methods here in this course. So we go to the next page. Here's a comparison again, another picture between agile and waterfall. Agile, you see here, works in small iteration, meaning you do a little thing, you test it, you get feedback, and then you implement it. You do a little thing, you design it, you get feedback, you test it, you implement it. Instead of really preparing everything and then you might implement it. This is like a web page is a classical thing. Like for this course, I was like really outside my comfort zone, because at the moment I'm in the middle of a massive change professionally. And for this course, I didn't have a web page. And it was, for me, the last web page I created, I was like working on it days, weeks, and really content-wise. And I developed so many things. And now at the end, I don't have anything out of that because of different changes. But the thing is, with this course, out of my comfort zone, I just created a template of a web page where you got the information you could apply there in the Google Forms. It was not perfect, but it was a possibility to show what is the course about, and that's it. And now, after the course, I will rework it and have a look what I need to insert in order that potential customers see themselves as customers when they look at my page. So I think each of you has an example why or when you worked a huge amount of work power towards one goal and you found out at the end it was not the right direction. So we can exchange there in the Facebook group. And here another thing, I will post the link in the Facebook group. Please have a look on the video. It shows you different approaches, waterfall versus agile, with the picture of Mona Lisa. Please don't be, it's more the talk about agile project management, or IT project management, sorry. But you can use that for yourself, because the main difference between the two of them is that in waterfall, you have the big the design, the preparation, then you work it off, and at the end you have the feedback. And on the right side, you have the agile approach where you go layer by layer by layer. And even if the money finishes, you have something in your hand. Or even if you don't have time anymore, you have something in your hand. It's not perfect, but it's like with the Pareto principles that you put 20% of your time and you have like 80% ready. And here is a small definition of business agility. You find this in Wikipedia. The business agility is the ability of a business system, and we are talking here for you, for mostly solo entrepreneurs, of a business to rapidly respond to change by adapting its initial stable configuration. It can be sustained by maintaining and adapting goods and services in meeting customer demands. This means that we change our services and goods along the needs of our customers. And we change quickly. And agile organizations prefer an iterative and incremental delivery, meaning that they go small steps, which is the incremental, and the iterative, that they get feedback from their customers and let this feedback go into the product development. And why we need to do that? Because there's competition from outside. The markets are dynamic, more dynamic than ever. We have technological changes which are very quick. It's like week by week, and we have unstable preferences of the customers. And also the offer for the customers is so huge that the customers have the choice. Yeah. And especially with digitalization, you are not closed to one special market anymore. You can get whatever worldwide within the next 2 days. So that's why we really need to focus and be sensitive also as solopreneurs and respond quickly to changes from the market, the customers, technological changes, or the competitors. Okay, so this was now my first part, and I try to close this now. And I see you in the Facebook group. If you have questions, please post them there. And I'm working on the next part of module 1 and hope to upload it as soon as possible. So looking forward to see you in the Facebook group. Bye.